Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Martha Koome and her team in judiciary, they are in a kind of testing times. When William Ruto was sworn in, there was a kind of mistrust in between the judiciary and Kenyans at large. Leave alone even the election petition. Look at several cases that has been there for decades of time. You will realize that still judiciary must come out courageous to tell us on how they are going to settle these issues of when it comes to cases staying for long to be finalized and verdict to be given to the right people. When you look at Martha Koome and their team, it is still a kind of worrying situation that we don't trust them at all when it comes to some issues and assurance that they are trying to give us. Because when you look at, for example, the issue of election petition, it was a kind of act, or rather judgment, that was not showing a kind of independent judiciary that we should have in the country. When you look at the close relationship in between William Ruto and Martha Koome was so close that you could predict that there was a kind of conversation during the election petition. But now, as Kenyans are so worried, look at the cases when it comes to land. The cases when it comes to marital issues. Look at the cases when it comes to kind of charges that are minor, that even people should not be detained or rather to be jailed. You look at the case of someone has been reported with theft, petty theft. You will find that the cases are staying longer than even the cases that could have stayed longer. For example, someone has been reported that he stole an egg. Petty case. That case will go even for 3 months or 4 months. For what purpose? Are we having a judiciary that is going to understand the justice that people are looking when it comes to their judgment? Because absolutely, it is we as Kenyans who should come out to trust the judiciary. When you look at some cases, the way they're being handled, you will realize that those who are in judiciary, they must come out strongly and understand that Kenyans are looking forward to have justices when it comes to different cases across the board. We cannot have courts all over the country. When you go to Mombasa, we have courts there. When you go to Nairobi, there is courts there. When you go to Nyanza region, there is courts there. When you go to Mount Kenya region, Western, courts are all over, all corners of the Republic of Kenya. But we are still crying that there are still injustices that has not been served correctly as per what the expectation of Kenyans and also as per the Constitution of the Republic of Kenya. I was looking at a certain story that was shared by Bonface Ouma, where a woman was crying bitterly about the issue of land. About the issue of land. She wants just justice to be served on her when it comes to the land, But when you look at the way cases are being followed, utapata kwamba you spend more in a case that could have been already been given as the justice required. So I think Martha Koome, as the Chief Justice of the Republic of Kenya, she must come out to organize and to ensure that there is no corruption that is going to be noticed in the judiciary. You saw whatever William Ruto said, that there are some judges that are so corrupt. They are so corrupt. They cannot handle your file case if you have not given them small thing. And this small thing, you will find that even you're giving someone 30,000, you're giving someone 40,000 so that you can have a favor, That is whatever is happening. So if truly we are having a kind of leveled ground when it comes to the issues that are affecting judiciary, I think judiciary is an independent body that must come out to serve Kenyans with justice. With justice. Nothing less, nothing more. Justice. But it will not be justice again if some people are going to buy the judge. They're going to come out to confuse the judge. And in a matter of fact, we realized that there was a possibility of judiciary siding with the government. They came out realizing that siding with the government, this was going to destroy their reputation. And their reputation was to be built on how they are handling the cases and also the way they are giving their judgment to some cases. Which for me, when look at even the leaders, are leaders above the law. Look at the case of the Honorable Didmas Baraza. I think it was dropped, if I'm not wrong, that there was no evidence. Several members of parliament that were accused. Well, look at the way their cases are being handled. You will realize that truly there is a problem with the system of judiciary. Someone has been caught live doing something against the law or committing a crime. Is still being investigated. What are you investigating? Yeah, there's videos, there are a lot of evidence that these people or this person did this. So I think for me, judiciary is under siege. This is a kind of risk that we are in. There's something that will happen to you. You will not have the justice in the judiciary. That is where we are today. So in a matter of fact, I don't know if when, which day, we are going to be served with what it is required in the law and the constitution of the Republic of Kenya. Because it seems like I'm feeling pain if someone is looking for a justice when it comes to his land or her land, is not getting. He or she is being told that your case is going to be finalized after 10 years. What is that? Someone is being told or is being reprimanded that you must do this and this and this. Ati lazima ubribe watu ndio kesi ifanyike. I think it has reached a time that even the justice or the system in judiciary must come out to understand they're being paid with Kenyan money. They must serve Kenyans. They must not be corrupt. Let them not be corrupt. Ati lazima upe mtu kitu kidogo ndio kazi ifanyike, Kesi hizi ndogo ndogo imalizwe, because that is why when Martha Koome came in, she said that her intention was to ensure that truly these small cases were going to be finalized. As we speak now, some cases are still there. Unapata file hata ya 200. Even you can find a file of 2010 or even a file of 203. These cases are there. Some of them hata walikufa. So this is the situation that we are. Can we serve justice to the people? That is whatever is happening with the judiciary. And as per what you're looking, the way things are, even in fact, it seems like they're confused. Ladies and gentlemen, what are thoughts? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, I want to appreciate you so much because of great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video.